No one wanted to sign that report because it wasn't going to be accurate. So we left unsigned. This started a lot of his curiosity. He came back to New Orleans, started doing research. He was raised here, and he opened a can of worms. He found out a whole lot more about Dr. Mary Sherman. He found out about the JFK assassination. She was indirectly involved with that, not a cause, but peripherally involved. The AIDS epidemic and the cancer epidemic that is current right now. So, fascinating book, tremendous study, exhaustive research is in that book. I think you'll find it very interesting. As far as I know, the only book written by a New Orleanian. All right, now we're heading downriver toward the battlefield. And as we head downriver, we're now entering what's called the French Quarter. The French Quarter that was actually built by the Spanish. Originally built by the French, but the city burned down while the Spanish were holding New Orleans. And so they rebuilt it with Aztec gold and silver, did a magnificent job. So a tremendous amount of architecture in the French Quarter is actually Spanish architecture. It'll look very Mediterranean. You'll see Spanish courtyards. They're really beautiful. Their concept was to build.
See, it's nice. You can walk all along the river.
The garden, whereas the English and the Anglos, the Americans, would build the home with the garden around it. So those were the two different styles. When the Americans first started coming here and settling, coming down the river, they were called cane tucks. No matter where you're from upriver, Illinois, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Missouri, Arkansas, North Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, wherever you were from, you were down here in New Orleans, you were called a cane tuck. And they were coming down, and they were pretty rough and rugged fellows like Abraham Lincoln, who arrived here with his load of rails, if y'all remember that story, and he made a fortune bringing his rails down. If you could get down to New Orleans with the produce, you're going to make a lot of money. And anyway, they were rough and tumble, so they weren't very well accepted in the French Quarter by the aristocratic French and Spanish, mainly French. And so they would settle upriver and built their homes there, and they called it the Garden District. Also, between here and there was a creative business district known as the American section, the American section. So we're approaching Jackson Square, and as we do, you can see a building that looks like a castle. Well, that's the Falstaff Brewery, which is no longer a brewery. It was once a famous brewery. Jack's Beer was a beer introduced, and along with others. And it was used in the early days of film, the 1930s, 20s, 30s, and 40s, as a castle when they would make movies about knights in shining armor. This was oftentimes the setting they chose, this building right here that looks like a castle. Right next to it is the St. Louis Basilica, St. Louis Basilica. Now they call it a basilica because it is not a cathedral. For several hundred years it was a cathedral, and then in the 50s it was elevated to the title of basilica, which is the highest level in the Catholic hierarchy. They still have services there, mass, confessions,